It's new Lego Day, and I live in the wrong city.
6-7.
Alright gang, I'm currently sitting in a parking lot. It's October 1st, which means a bunch of new Lego sets came out. Unfortunately, I don't live in a city with a Lego store, so we are in the Smythstoys parking lot again. I read online, because I did some research, that they might have the remaining Spider-Man CMF well, the collectible minifigures in stock here, right? So we're gonna try to get them. The new Game Boy came out today as well. See if we can find that. A couple of other sets. A lot of Lego exclusive sets are coming out today. We won't be able to see them. Maybe you'll find a retailer exclusive. Most of the Christmas stuff, though, will be Lego exclusive, so we won't be able to find that. But maybe we can get a deal on some of the Halloween stuff. Let's find out. It's not a beautiful day out today. Let's hope there's not that many people inside the store. I really want to take a closer look at the Game Boy because I have that exact Game Boy as my basically first gaming console ever, right? So there's a lot of nostalgia for me attached to that. Let's see if we can find that. Hopefully we'll get a discount on it. I already checked it out online and it doesn't look like it, but I'll happily let them surprise me. Remember the holiday barn, Halloween barn we tried to get plenty of times and I always forgot? Now we get a discount, 30% off. So I think maybe finally today will be the day. Let's look at the other stuff. We've covered all of this before. I think this is not a new display on the end cap over here. Check out the polybags as usual, but I don't think that there was a new polybag today. Turn around, check those. No, those were the exact same the last time we were here. The Harry Potter and Disney aisle doesn't have anything new either as far as I'm concerned. At least I can't tell. This might be... Is this Frozen set new? Maybe. But I don't think Harry Potter or Disney got anything new. That said, maybe the Wally and Eve set is new. Very popular set, especially because there was this Wally, right, a couple of years ago, a Lego Ideas set, I think, and it was very popular and is now very expensive on the aftermarket. Now you get both of these characters for $59.99, already a discount, 10 euros off, which is really nice. Turn around, have a closer look at this wall. Minecraft, Fortnite, Jurassic Park. I don't think there's anything new in here. I was thinking about, I'm slightly tempted to get this T-Rex, but $39.99 still, and it's a really small set, just 200 pieces. But you get this big molded dinosaur, which is kind of cool looking. However, I don't have space at home for more stuff. I can't start a new theme, but I do want to point out that I really like the minifigures that come with these the Jurassic Park sets, as well as the dinosaurs. They're really cool. I used to have this fossil set, right? But I potted it out because, again, I can't get into that theme. Because if you start with this one, then this one is going to be next. And I think it's 1 meter long. It's gigantic. Can't really do that. Here's some new stuff. Look at that. This is Things Apartment, and I'm pretty sure this one's new. I'm pretty sure this came out today. I have seen Wednesday. I like it, but I'm really not into these mini dolls, right? You get Enid with Things Apartment, because I think in the show she's the one who builds it, actually. There should be another Wednesday set. I think the Morticia's Cottage also comes out today, but they don't seem to have that. Maybe that is a exclusive. Anything else? Lots and lots of Ninjago, which is not really up my alley. Yeah, they always make it seem like this truck gets a discount whenever they do something like that, but it's still $99.99, which is still way too expensive. And we have the Batman truck anyway for our custom Gotham City. Anything else new in City? Still get the same deal on that train. It's still down to 150 from 200, and I still really like this train. It's a cool looking train. Anything else in City? I don't think so. Not really. You still can get that deal with the free baby towel if you buy enough Duplo, 25 euros off Duplo. I have some friends, I have a couple of friends actually, who have small children, and sometimes I am tempted to get something in Duplo whenever I see something cool and at a good price. But today we are really trying to hunt down new stuff. I don't think there's anything new on here. Yeah, there's this Technic deep research submarine, which, I mean, I find it interesting. Let's put it that way. I can't do Technic, not yet. I know some of you really want to see some Technic stuff, but I don't think this week is the week for that. Eventually down the line I might get the Batmobile or the get the Bat bike as my first Technic sets, or even the new Nissan Skyline. Maybe you can talk me into doing that at some point. I kinda sorta almost got K2SO last week, because that's when they did a promotion where you would get 10 euros off spends of 50 euros or more. Unfortunately, that has apparently run out, so we can't do that anymore. I have the Sarlacc Pit and Desert Skiff at some point, because this is retiring at the end of the year. I think I'll make a review on that and tell you whether or not you should still pick that up before it retires. Especially since our review of this set did so well. Is there anything else that's new here? There's our Too Fast, Too Furious Nissan Skyline, right? Maybe I'll get it one day. But where the hell? I see it. It's up there. I found it. Look at that. It's hiding. Or looks like a couple of them have already been acquired by people, but they have plenty of stock. It's 60 euros though. Right now, if you were to shop, if you're in Central Europe, you could go on alza.com, I think. I think it's a Czech retailer. They have it for 49.99 and they ship it to you in Austria or in Germany, and I'm sure into basically all European countries. So it's 60 euros right now. I might pick it up unless we find a better deal. The thing is, look, if I didn't have this channel, I wouldn't even consider picking it up right now. But since it's the day it comes out, I'd still be kind of early with my review. Obviously, all the LAN members already did theirs, but I really want it. I could now grab it and I can do a video on it. You shouldn't pay 60 euros for it. You should get it on a discount. If you get it for 50 euros, that's already, what, 20% off? Should definitely take advantage of that, or 15%, somewhere in between. I'm thinking about it, but I haven't seen the Spider-Man CMFs yet, so we need to hunt for those. Most of the stuff that comes out today is LEGO exclusive, so we can't really find it in here. Let's see whether or not, I think, actually, so I was gonna say, let's check whether or not the prices came down on this Felucia MTT, which I like. I like the way it's done. It's too small, right? It's downsized. Same issue that we had with the Civ Infiltrator. But I like the mechanism inside. It's kind of cool. But I think they actually increased the price again. I think it was down to 110 already. And now back at 121. So that's too expensive. Don't pay that. Over here on the other side is where you can see, or where you can find the minifig display that I have. In the video, I also mentioned this one. This is the smaller one, right? It's also a light-up display. It's, I don't know, half the money, a little more than that. It's 20 euros. The other one was 35. But this is the one I saw reviews on, and they said that you can't really see anything through the glass. It now has a plastic film on it. If you're interested in that, I could pick it up at some point. If you really want a review of that, let me know. But let's find Spider-Man CMFs. I think I found them. Look at that, there's so many of them. If you come here now to Smythstoys Salzburg, you get a full set if you really were after that. Quick look at the end cap, lots of castles, lots of haunted houses. They moved the French cafe here for some reason. I don't understand that necessarily, but there's nothing on here that I really need. This is interesting. This is a promotion for get some instructions to build something with this box, especially for Halloween, and they take a 10 off, which is not that bad. I think we've seen everything, and we need to make sure that we get the things we were after. Yeah, friends, I don't really have anything to say about those. I think we talked about everything that was in City. I don't see anything new here. I found the Spider-Man CMFs. I scanned them. I'll show you what we got when we get home. But I think there's one more set that we just absolutely have to pick up. By the way, this is what I did all night. I reviewed this set. It should have come out at this point a couple of days ago. Yeah, set up until like 2 a.m. just to shoot and edit this review. There are some new botanicals that are coming out today, especially the pink rose bouquet, but I think that's a exclusive. So we're picking it up, getting a Game Boy. Let's do it. Goods have been acquired. I'm gonna get in the car and go home, show you what I got there. I just want to say, people in there are so nice. There was this nice lady. I made a mess of the minifigs and I was trying to, one-handed while filming, while scanning, trying to put them back together. And she said, no, leave it. I love redoing the display. So I did most of it. I left two for her to redistribute and replace on display. But yeah, Smythstoys, people are really nice. They let me film whatever I want. I really enjoy coming here, and that's why I don't really have an issue with picking stuff up, even though it's a little more expensive than ordering stuff online. Thing is, you come here and you can get to pick up whatever it is that you want to take home with you that day. But anyway, I'll show you what I got when we get home. I made it home, and guess what I forgot? Yeah, that's right, the Halloween barn again. I mean, at this point, it's just a meme. But look what I found just outside my apartment complex. Unfortunately, Lego insists on shipping stuff with DPD over here, which is the worst of the shipping options out there. They often pretend that my address doesn't exist, or just deliver stuff to a local pickup area, or say they'll come again tomorrow and then don't. But now I allowed them to actually drop it off in front of my house, and it was still there when I got there. So thankfully that worked out. Maybe those of you who'd be interested in the Halloween barn will be excited to find out what's in there. But let me show you what I picked up at Smythstoys. By the way, shout out again to them. Very nice staff. The lady thought I was on my phone when I was actually using my camera, and she was very impressed by this futuristic looking camera phone thing, which I apparently used to talk to my relatives. Anyway, we managed to pick up a couple of the missing Spider-Man CMFs finally. I'm only gonna open two of them. I recorded you some footage on the minifig scan app. We're only gonna be opening these two. These other two, I'll tell you what's in them in a second. I just don't need them right now, so that's why I'm not opening them. But these two we are going to open. And then, of course, I couldn't say no, right? How could I? Look at this beautiful, beautiful box. This beautiful black box. And look at these games. I played both of them when I was a child. This is the exact Game Boy I had. And I'm really excited. Stay tuned for a review of that. It's coming very soon, I hope. But let's take a look at our minifigs real quick. And here's our first minifig. It's Ghost Spider, Spider-Gwen, right? Very nice detailing on her arms, on her dual molded legs, leg side printing, back printing, and a really cool hairpiece. That was my main draw. I really wanted this figure for the hair, basically, so I can use her or her hair in my mocks. But overall, pretty cool fig. Comes with a hood as well, which you could put on her mask if you were to display her like that. So there you go. Yeah, you can see that. You can also display her like that, but I like her hair. Maybe once I steal the hair, I'll put the mask and the hood on. She also, and I forgot, comes with this Polaroid, right? I still haven't seen the Spider-Verse movie, but it is my understanding that's her and Miles Morales. She can hold that, and we get to take a look at the other one. And would you look at that? Scary, spooky, it's a werewolf Spider-Man. This has been my most anticipated figure of the entire CMF line, because I just like monsters, and this is a really cool werewolf in a Spider-Man suit. Again, leg side printing, dual molded legs, arm printing, really cool torso, really cool mask, and it comes with a tail. Speaking of spooky things, let's check out what's in that box. I haven't opened it yet. I only removed the shipping label because I didn't want you to find out where I live, obviously. Take a look. This came from Lego directly, and it really didn't take long to get here. Very short period of time, I think a day or two. There's lots and lots of stuff in here. There's so many different things in here, and they're so cool. I don't even know what to start with. Let's maybe start with one of the reasons I made this order, right? Spooky season, by far my favorite season, and this is the GWP that you could get right now. You can still get it until October 7th, I think. It's the Luminous Ghost, and it comes with a light brick. It has one included. It's the back of the box, and it's just cool Halloween decorations. And there's more Halloween decoration in here, actually. Yeah, I'm just a sucker for monster stuff, and Halloween is just my favorite time of the year, my favorite holiday. I like it so much. It's a shame it's only a month, though. By the way, October has officially started, so welcome to spooky season. And in spooky season, you are going to need a pumpkin, right? So I got this because I think that will go very well with my Monster Fighters haunted house and the haunted mansion that we reviewed earlier this year, as well as the haunted house that's a fairground, right? I also have that. Right over there, there is a spot for a Christmas ornament, which we usually hang during Christmas season. But I figured, why not get a replacement for the month of October and get a Halloween wreath, right? We have the Christmas wreath, which, yeah, we hang during wintertime, during Christmas season, in anticipation of Christmas, but now we can switch that over during October for a spooky Halloween wreath. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to that. And then there's two more things in here. There's one more Halloween themed thing. Kind of had to get the Altar of the Dead as well, simply because, you know, Day of the Dead, Dias de los Muertos, it's a cool celebration of All Hallows Eve, of relatives who have passed, right? And I just like the way Mexicans celebrate that. And this is a really cool Lego set, so I got that as well. It kind of fits with the rest of the Halloween vibe. And then there's one more thing that has nothing to do with Halloween in here, which I just had to get. I forgot to get it a couple of times because this is a Lego Insiders reward, which you could get for a couple of points. I think 2,500 points in total. And that's the Lego Ideas Moon car. I think this is a really cool car, and I am gonna exchange the minifigs and make something Batman related out of it, right? I have the Batman movie Bat Shuttle, which comes with a astronaut Batman, and probably gonna use him in that, and I think it's gonna be really cool. If you would like to stay up to date with that, why not give this video a like? Why not follow the channel by subscribing down here? If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment. Tell the good people of Smythstoys that we appreciate them. Make sure that you support your local retailers if you want to have retailers in the future, not just gigantic multi-billion-dollar companies, but maybe your local toy shop. Support them, pay them a visit. Speaking of local retailers, do the same thing with your local bookshop, please. They need your support. And I have a book out as well, which you can get, well, not at your local bookshop, at Amazon. I'm sorry, but they kind of printed it. Link to that is in the description. I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Welcome to my ant card. This is just a hangout. Yeah, I'm a crank that shit. Bro, that's so damn loud. It's nothing but a little intermission. Enjoy these soothing bars of utter indecision. Buddy people, you can trust me. It's an ant card. I know all those fire jokes and get you saying hard. It's an ant card. This shit ain't some voodoo, bro. I know you want to stay, but it's time for you to go.